So I'm back. So I was reading this book called The Laws of Getting Rich. I can't remember who it was by because I'm like reading 3 books right now, right? Look at me, I'm super smart. Anyway, I'm reading these 3 books, and there was this one thing that really resonated with me, and it said the whole process of mental adjustment and atonement can be summed up in one word. And that word is gratitude. So I was like, wow, that's deep. You know what I mean? Like anything that you think you want, or any presence of abundance, or anything you want, you have to be grateful for, or it won't come. It'll evade you. So I'm like, wow. So I could be selfish, and I can not be grateful all the time, you know, especially around Christmas, because if I tell you I want something, I want that. Don't tell me what you felt was best for me, or it's from the heart, because no, I want that. Because if you tell me what you want, I'm gonna get you what you want. And that's ungrateful, but I do it, and I'm a work in progress, like I'm human. But I was reading this book, and there were so many things, and again, the book is called The Science of Getting Rich. Anyway, so there was another one. They were talking about complaining, and we know how many people complain just on Facebook alone. They complain about the dumbest shit. Like, oh, I had to get up and go to school. What the you enrolled in school. Nobody grabbed you by the neck and strict you. I'm talking about the adults. The kids, I could see the kids if they, the kids be grateful because in other countries, they don't even have free education, and you'd be out somewhere picking cotton or doing something else. So be grateful and that you're in the United States and you're given an education. All right, but there was a thing, it's like, and the book said, I digress. The book said, whatever you think, this is for the complainers. People complain all the time. Whatever you think the world is holding from you, like that means whatever, like if you like think that people don't appreciate you, or people don't care about how you feel, or whatever, you give that back. You give that to them. If you feel like, oh, she don't appreciate my work, whatever it is, if it's assistance, people not helping you, people don't support your dream. Now, I'm a strong believer in that. Hey, if you don't support my dream, what's mine is mine. God gonna give it to me no matter what anyway. So I don't have to rely on y'all to do that and be great, because you know at some point you may need me and I have to reciprocate. But other than that, what's gonna be is gonna be. I know that if it's, whatever God got the plan for me is mine, so I ain't beat. But it says, whatever it is that you expect from the world, or you feel the world is withholding from you, you do that, and you do it for about a week, is what it said. Now imagine that. So if you say you think, I don't know, that I'm with my boo and he ignored me, he played a game too much, however you do it, you know what I mean? I don't know what people do, because I thank God, like, I don't know, say you don't think people like me. I'm like, oh, people don't support my videos the way I thought they would support them or whatever. So what I'm supposed to do is go and support other people's videos, which I do anyway. That's just my life. I support other people's videos, I like them, I share them or whatever. And then, it's supposed to come back to me. Because, again, reap what you sow. That first rule of nature, reap what you sow. That universal law. That's it. So, if you're doing that, then you can expect it because you did it. You put it out there. It says try it for about a week. Now, what's cool about that is that's something you can do right now. Like you can do it right now. You can go on somebody's page or somebody and just do it. What it's going to cost you? It's not going to hurt. If it's your boyfriend, like your boyfriend's not paying you any attention, give him some attention. Like try to find interest. If he's like a gamer, find interest in the game. Be like, oh, sit there and look and ask him how to play it. Because then you create a bond with each other, and that's something else that can help you grow from there. Because I get a lot of relationship emails, and I'm trying to put, gratitude in there with the relationship stuff. Because then what you'll realize is like he or she will say, oh wow, he's taking interest in something I like. And they'll really teach you because they feel like they know. They feel like they're interested in that. So they're like, oh, you're taking something that I like. So then they'll be more interested in what you want to do, and that'll bring you a little bit closer. I had to take notes for this because, again, I was reading a book and I got excited. So now, what was the other thing? Oh, they were talking about getting trapped. So you know how we like, oh, bitch, you stuck. Like, when you tell somebody like, it's over, leave them alone, and when they get trapped in them sad, sorry stories, yo, when people are trapped in those stories, they get trapped in those bad, sad stories. You can't think of anything to be grateful for. Let me tell you, besides food, clothing, and shelter, if you really can't think of anything, if you really down like that, I pray for you. But you can't think of anything, you can go as minutely as your breath. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Because guess what? If you couldn't do that, who would you be? Simple things to be grateful for. I'm telling you. I have an uncle. Quick story. He's pretty okay. He's doing pretty good for himself. You know, he doesn't live in New Jersey or in Florida. He lives in Chicago or whatever. And he was complaining about he was old. He's like 70 something and he got old. Like, be grateful. I literally sent him a gratitude log. You have to be grateful. You know how people who don't make it to 70 something? What is wrong with you? I wish I was 70. He was like, well, you know, you forget things. I was like, because you were so smart in the past. Like, you have to keep telling people to just encourage people. If you don't have anything nice to say, nothing true is said from when you were a little kid. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Don't get me wrong, I joke, I crack jokes, I say mean stuff, and it's not malicious, it's not ill-intended, it's usually for a joke, and if I do say it, it's because someone attempted to hurt me, and then I lash out, and it's wrong, because but I do it, I'm still human, I have to remind y'all that I'm human. Okay, but anyway, and we were talking about other stuff, and being grateful, gratitude, or whatever. The other thing is, I'm trying to drop these little jewels on you because when I read them, I was like, wow, that's deep. It's like stress. You know how stress can kill you. But you know what stress is? It's not your job. It's not the people around you. It's none of that. I was like, whoa, this is stress. If you don't remember nothing after all this crap I've been rambling on about, remember what stress is. You know what stress is? You're not mad at the situation. You're mad that it's not going your way. You know that? So it's just perception. If you mad because it's not going your way, you an adult. She just go, all right, storms don't last forever. It's going to pass. And that's it. You know how much easier your life would be? I started doing that like months ago. And man, I don't get mad at nothing. Somebody could be like, oh, your mother's a whore. I mean, she probably was. Like, I don't get mad at nothing because it's pointless. For what? Other thing, what was I telling you about stress? Yeah, I was going to close this with a quote from Jesus. Y'all know I get my little degree this, I was hiding it from people. But I get a little degree in theology this month or whatever. Graduation. I'm not saying that I'm not proud of it because I did it, but yeah, it's not a big deal because I already knew the Bible. But anyway, look at me minimizing my shit. What? I'm fixing to graduate, y'all. Anyway, here to there. He said, this is what Jesus said. To the ones who have, more will be given. And to the one who have not, even what they have will be taken away. Now that's not the stuff, that's not your material stuff, but that's your being, like your mindset. Like if you sit there, like if you are positive and you go forward in life and thinking of the better things and trying to learn more and do more, more will be given onto you. That's where your abundance comes from gratitude. If you are not grateful your stuff will slowly dwindle away because you will not care. You will focus on what you don't have and lose what you do. That is relationships, that is family, that is friends. Anyway, it's 10 minutes up. I rambled on for way too long. I love y'all. I really want y'all to read a book, do something different, man. Just anything to enlighten you, because I am having a ball at this. I'm having a ball at this speaker stuff, and like I'm having a ball. And I just want y'all to understand life is amazing but short. Amazing but short. So get out there, do what you gotta do. Avoid the nigga shit and be good. I pray for you all. I'm out.